supposed to randomize before we get our hands, but
Oh, I guess. Then you know where you are. We'll see. We'll randomize now. We'll do the good old
Kind of that
5.
matters. That matters more in 1v1 because you
First.
technically get the choice of whether you're gonna go first or draw,
Yeah.
and it's just knowing whether you like to be on the play or be on the draw.
All
my
right.
understanding it has something to do with pre-game actions too, on what your seed on whether you kept a hand or not. But that's getting way too technical for me.
It-
I think the pregame actions matter a lot less.
yeah. I was gonna say I feel like if anybody has something that matters that much for this, I think they're above our power level.
Yeah, significantly.
Yeah. Awesome.
I'm looking over here at Meg. I was like, sure, that's a 2. That looks like 3-4. I'm kidding, no.
Yeah. No, that's good. All right. Well.
Oh, actually, before we start, a pet peeve of mine that I've seen both you and Savi do, Ben. There is no in between on the bracket scale. It's supposed to be cut and dry, so there is no 2.5.
That is very true. I don't actually know where Kyler is. It doesn't feel like it's quite a 3 yet, but I don't think it fits in the 2 bracket. So that's
Here's the question: does it have mass land and isle?
no.
Does it have chaining extra turns?
No.
Does it have at least less than 3 game changers?
I believe so.
Or less than 4 game changers.
Yeah, then it's a 2.
If it has
Imagine-
any game changers, then it's a 2.
Yeah.
Or a 3. If it has no game changers, it's a 2.
Oh, okay.
I'm looking at Sahara the Viper Fang, and I can imagine you just put Finn the Fangbearer and that just have everything poison.
It's in here.
Yeah.
Just hundreds of points of damage to everyone. Have fun.
Oh, I wonder if
There's
I wonder if I've got an extra fin from the new set that I can send your way. Bling out your Saryth. I'll have to look. All right. Well, I will try to get better. I'm not super good with the brackets at this point, so that was my.
It's cut and dry. If it falls into a category, it falls into a category. I disagree with the mantra that brackets are used for power levels because that just makes it have the same problem as the previous.
Yeah.
Correct. But
Power levels are easy.
the bracket system is just a guideline.
Yeah.
If it says here it's a power 2 deck, but you've got synergies in there that lets it run with 3s, then it's a 3. But you decide that as builder.
Yeah, like this deck is one of my stronger decks. It's still a 3 because I don't run a ton of game changers. I think I run a whopping 3, and one of them I added recently.
Nice.
One of them I should probably take out.
I tried to get the Pokemon in your Twitch
Oh.
chat.
You gotta start.
I actually am gonna remove one.
Okay.
I was like, I see it. Let me get the commands out.
If it's fine with you, I have a card that I saw in there, specifically Smothering Tithe, that I'm replacing. It's not in my hand. Are
Okay.
you fine if I switch that out right now so I don't have to get rid of my hand?
Yeah, go for it.
I'm fine with that.
I am
still have-
replacing it with a Trouble Embarrass.
I still have these old cards from like the older
Shuffle.
Dwarven Soldier, Rogue Carvu.
Shuffle. Yawn.
I was gonna say, what set is that from?
One has a crown symbol, the other one has like a weird curve. It's like
Yeah, one looks like it's almost like a
Legends?
dual deck thing. No.
I think one is like dual commanders. That's it.
Hold on, let me look.
Yeah, I'm trying. Also,
Actually, I guess I can just view on Gatherer, right?
More.
Yeah, you could just look it up. They're just old.
Oh, Invasion. Okay.
One of them might be from
Yeah.
Fallen Empires. Is one of them like a 3-pronged crown with a little gem slot in the middle?
Yes.
Yeah, the
It's from
Kavu's.
Fallen Empires.
Yeah, and Kavu's from Invasions.
Yeah. I have some old cards in this.
That's awesome. I love how we can play so much of this and keep seeing different cards every time we hit the table. It's awesome. All right. Well, then why don't we start kicking things off? We'll do the regular roundtable introductions, yourself and the commander deck you're playing, and then we'll dive on into things. So I'll start with myself. Ben here as usual, gang. Savvy is out of town for a good 3 weeks to a month. He's traveling the world right now, so you're stuck with me and the rest of the wonderful people here besides him. I am playing my Kyler Sigardian Emissary deck. It's Father's Day, so I figured which of my deck is, feels dad-like. And, Kyler's all about getting a bunch of humans onto the table, popping out some smaller ones and making them bigger. That feels very dad-like to me. Helping bring up those other humans with him. So that's all I'm trying to do.
A proud independent woman.
What?
He worships a proud independent woman.
Yeah. See, fits perfectly. So yeah, I'm just trying to play a bunch of humans. Humans make Kyler bigger, and when Kyler gets bigger, the humans get bigger. So that's how this deck operates. How about you, Omega?
So much is fun.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody. I'm Omega. Today I am running my Saryth the Viper's Fang. This is mana dorks can fight. Fight spells, hydras, and mana dorks. Trample. That's about it. A little bit of poison if Finn comes out, but he usually doesn't come out to play. I did not really have anything for the Father's Day thing. I've only got two decks that have humans as a commander to start with. So I figured this one was nicer than Conrad.
Fathers don't necessarily have to be humans.
That is true.
Humans are the only ones who care about being fathers.
Yeah.
Generally.
I feel like you're wrong about that.
We all do.
I also do that, but there aren't many things besides humans that care.
Seahorses. The father carries the
offspring. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, how about you, Stillton? What are you bringing?
Well, I didn't go with the stigma of bringing a father as my commander, but instead something that fathers are obsessed about, which is Altair Ibn Lahad from Assassin's Creed. This is Mardu Assassin's control, basically. I'm going to be exiling assassins from my graveyard, creating them with Altair attacks, and usually sacrificing them for value and blowing things up.
Fun. And last but not least, we've got Warlords with us. Welcome to the channel.
I am
what are you bringing?
I'm bringing Narset Isekai Waymaster. I'm going to be making bunch of just done right there. Apparently, I'm making a lot of tokens, mostly goblins. Most likely going to be losing my hand to do some roulette to come back from whatever I cast.
Nice.
I just want to make sure that the isekai is a joke and that you're not misreading that as.
I say Jessica for.
Wow. All right. So that's what we got. We are playing Planechase, so we've got the Planechase deck.
Make sure Warlords knows the first rule of Magic. #Kalonga first.
Perfect timing, Reaper. It sounds like Warlords has played with Omega before, so I think he knows that rule. But Reaper wants me to make sure you know, Warlords, that the first rule of Magic is kill Omega first.
Yeah.
Agreed. That's what I do at the beginning when I play again. Kill him.
Good. You're well supported on the channel here.
I don't think you'll find that I am going to be the big threat this game.
You have Death Touch. That's a problem.
Only if you swing at me.
That is true. That is true.
I have Death Touch.
No, it's
swing
just
at me.
creatures. It's whenever you swing at somebody.
Yeah, but he plays it kind of backwards and uses it.
I use it defensively.
Yeah.
Sure,
That's why it's mana dork, so I can tap them and float the mana, and then they have play them as blockers, tap them and float the mana, and then use a fight spell to kill something.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I'm the passive one. As soon as you hit me with something large, I'm going on the defense.
I just don't like being attacked. I have a tendency to retaliate.
Yeah. All right. So we've got that. If you guys are in chat, you can use your channel points to interact with the Planechase deck, making us either change planes or roll dice. So fun way that chat can mess with us. But let's see.
Kill the table first.
Niner just wants to kill the table first. Blasphemous act.
No, don't kill us first.
We start with the Gream of the Dream Pods. When we planeswalk here and at the beginning of your upkeep, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a creature. Put that card onto the battlefield and put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. When chaos ensues, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield.
Did you say the
I see
green?
the roll that died.
Yeah, I said Dream Pods.
Yeah, you said Gream of the Dream Pods.
Nobody said I'm good at English.
I'm in the same boat. I can't speak English.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm just here to make your life miserable, Stillton, when it comes to language.
No, I'm reading this. I'm reading. That's gross.
It is gross.
Fat LUL.
And guess what? You get your first upkeep. So have at her.
All right. Well, I will not draw, and I will start doing things. It's Garza's assassin. I'm gonna read this because this is a whole fucking thing. So I can sacrifice this guy to destroy target non-bat creature, and he has recover, an old keyword from Cold Snap, which is very bad. At any point, if this guy is in my graveyard and another creature is put into my graveyard from the battlefield, I can pay half of my life, rounded up, and I can return this guy from my graveyard to my hand, or he gets exiled.
Huh. Intriguing. I've never seen that one before.
Half your life? Heck no.
Yeah.
Other than that, he's just a 2/2 for 3 mana.
Nice.
That can blow something up by killing himself.
Yeah.
I'll draw for turn.
Yeah, and can blow anything up at this table.
Yeah, I was.
What up, Niter?
Omega was like, I'm gonna be playing Conrad, and then he switched to Saryth. And I was like, all right, go for it.
So,
I'm gonna play
does the
Nomad
Planechase-
was tapped.
Yeah.
And I fucking roll this thing.
Okay. And sorry, Warlord, you had a question?
Does the Planechase card
War
activate
Crimes,
first
Najila.
before I draw?
Yeah, so it's during your upkeep. So it will be before you draw.
Different
Yeah,
planes do
let's
different things, but
figure this out.
they're basically world enchantments, so they're affecting all of us.
I keep finding all my instants. Give me a creature.
You wanted to wheel, right?
Sergeant Griffin. That's really old.
I love it. It's like the perfect
Flying
response to Graz's assassin.
It's just a 2/2 flying. I can sacrifice, destroy a target black.
Go for it. I want this thing in my
Don't.
graveyard anyway.
Please. It's just a bird.
I just love how it's both sack creatures. Sack to destroy. All right.
And I'll just play a simple old.
Did you draw? Did you draw for turn?
I forgot to draw.
All right.
I could do a double card, but
All right. Now, I guess, Warlords, do you want to roll the planar dice on your turn for free?
I would recommend that you do.
Yeah,
otherwise these two
I'll
bozos get it.
Okay.
it's a D6.
Yeah, D6 is what we typically do, and so 1 is usually the planeswalk, and 6 is the chaos. All right,
got the
nothing
5.
happens.
You could pay 1 and roll it again if you want.
You can.
Turn 1 play.
No, thank you. Maybe in the future.
All right. We'll do my upkeep. What do we get for creatures here? I get the Riders of Gavany. It is a 3/3 Vigilance Human Knight, and when it enters the battlefield, I choose a creature type. Human creatures you control have protection from creatures of the chosen type.
It's probably gonna be assassin.
I'm gonna choose assassins. I think that's the one creature type I know we're gonna see a lot of. So
100%.
Technically respond to that.
You could respond to. Oh,
Because you're choosing the type, and I believe that's similar to choosing target, so I could respond now.
and blow it up.
Yeah, I think I actually am gonna sacrifice cards as assassin. I'm gonna
Blow up my
no,
Riders.
die.
Wow.
The
Well,
first kill of the game.
I think Kill Omega First is disappearing from my my language.
Oh, I'm sorry that I don't want my entire deck to be disabled
Yeah.
by that.
Oh, I know.
Not quite, but
All right. I'm going to just start with a command tower as my land for turn, and I will free roll. Planechase. I'm sorry, Omega. I can't keep mine, so you don't get one. Whenever a creature... So this is the Karasha Foothills. Whenever a creature you control attacks a player, for each other opponent, you may create a token that's a copy of the creature tapped and attacking for that opponent. Exile them to the end. So yeah, it's Myriad for all your creatures. And whenever chaos ensues, you may sacrifice any number of creatures. If you do, the plane deals that much damage to target creature. Not too crazy there.
Probably don't want to stay here too long.
No, I'm gonna
yeah.
pay. I'm gonna pay one and roll again. Chaos. I'm not gonna do anything. So
I don't know if you can roll at instant speed, because that would be the only thing that I would ever use that on. You'd be hard pressed to think that I don't already sacrifice my tokens.
Yeah, I think that's too good to use. So,
I mean, this deck is going to make you token, so that might be an advantage.
Yeah. All right, on to you, Omega.
Yep. So just my regular turn. I don't.
Yeah, you don't get any shenanigans anymore. Sorry.
That's fine.
I'm sorry, Mega.
Draw for turn.
Don't be.
Forest as a land for turn. This link doesn't help me, so let's see what else happens. 5, nothing. Tap the forest, roll it. 6, chaos. What's chaos?
You may sacrifice any number of creatures.
I'll sacrifice all of them.
It's fine. I'll take 0 damage. I'll go to 40.
Does that sacrifice my little bird?
No, it's only he can choose to sacrifice his own creatures and then deal that much damage somewhere.
You cannot sacrifice another player's creature. You can have them
You can force
sacrifice
them to
their
sacrifice
own.
it.
Yeah, you can force them to sacrifice
Okay.
a creature, or you can even force them to sacrifice a creature of your choice. But you can't be like you can't have an effect like Ashnod's Altar where it says sacrifice a creature and sacrifice another person's creature.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you have to control it to be able to sacrifice it.
There's
Basically.
no weird upkeep effects.
No.
So good. Draw for turn.
As much as that would have been fun to have around the table for a while, but
At least I'm not playing Stace.
I will simply play a Bajuka Bog.
exiling my graveyard.
Yeah, man, go for it.
Unless you want to exile your own.
Actually, you know what? I'd rather not, because if I want that guy in exile, I can probably put him into exile on my own.
He doesn't when he feels like it.
I'm gonna pass. Well, actually, wait, sorry. No. I'm gonna roll. It's nothing.
5.
It's nothing. I'm gonna pass.
Okay. It's good. So play a good old mountain. And I feel like I can pay the first one to get another bird. A Suntail Hawk. Old card.
From 8th edition.
I'll pay the one to roll.
Well, so you get one roll
Yeah,
for
you can
free
roll.
first.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the amount of times that you've rolled is
I got a
reset.
1.
Hey, Planechase. I'm surprised you didn't necessarily use that Myriad target first, but we go to Jaipur. At the beginning of combat on your turn, until end of turn, each non-creature, non-vehicle artifact you control becomes a 5/3 vehicle in addition to its other types, gains trample, haste, and crew 2.
Good. Okay, cool.
When chaos ensues, return target non-creature artifact card from your graveyard to your hand. There's not many artifacts out right now, so I think we're okay.
Also, that is Gearper.
Gearper.
Pay the one. But I'm just gonna pass. Pass.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw. I am going to play a. Let's go with the Sungrass Prairie, and we'll pass turn there.
Okay, untap. Upkeep, draw. Surprise, surprise! Forest has my land for turn.
I thought you were gonna play Mossor Bridge.
I think it's in the deck. I think.
Sure, that's not a hidden nursery.
Oh, I forgot hidden nurseries.
That's gonna end my turn. That's all I can do at the moment. Just play a land and pass.
No
Not only
rolls.
were elves in there.
You
we
wanna
want to do
roll?
Planechase. Yeah.
If it gets a one, I'm gonna laugh.
You know what? This
One.
thing is doing nothing.
He got a.
We go to the Cheetah Planet. When you planeswalk to the Cheetah Planet at the beginning of your upkeep, put 2/1/1 counters on target non-cat creature you control. It becomes a cat in addition to its other types. And when chaos ensues, all cats gain provoke until end of turn. Whenever it attacks, a controller may have a target defending feature, so you can choose the blocker.
It's a good effect.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's
I
pay
was like,
one.
this man's gonna roll one.
Pay. I'll pay one and roll it again.
You want to make cats?
40.
No.
Nothing happened.
All right.
And pass. I don't have two to pay for it again. So.
Draw for turn. It wasn't a late. It's fine. I will play a luxury suite. And she's untapped because I have two or more opponents. I will tap 3 for a decanter of endless water and roll. It's nothing. I'll tap one and I'll roll. It's nothing. I'll pass.
Okay.
We're just like,
In your upkeep, you get 2/1/1 counters on one of your creatures, and it becomes a cat in addition to its other types.
I'll just put the 2 on Matt Griffin.
Okay.
That's a 4/4 cat
4/4 cat griffin.
with flying.
It's a cat bird.
Cat bird. Let's get a good old plane. Might have to start getting other things out.
Looked at the illustrator, the artist for Daraja Griffin.
Yeah, it's an old. I like to get those.
Their name is Stuart
So-
Griffin.
Stewie. I'm gonna play a Corey Mountain Stalwart. That's Flurry.
This is not a Corey Steelcutter.
Dang.
I'm gonna roll. So what we get? Got a 3, so I can't pay. Well,
Over to you, Ben.
Over to me. All right. Untap, nothing on upkeep. Draw. Forest is land for turn, and as much as it pains me to do this, I think it's what I need to do. I'm going to tap 3 and enchant my forest with New Horizons, so it can tap for 2 mana of any one color. It also lets me put 1/1 counters on a creature I control, but I don't control any creatures, so that's that. I will
I
free
think I have
roll.
to those creatures.
Nothing.
Okay.
On to you.
Untap.
Actually, do I have a 3 today? Yeah, I don't think I do.
Upkeep. Draw.
I don't.
Well, nobody's swinging at me yet, so I think
You're
that can be
welcome.
nice.
I'm over here just have a bunch of creatures
Yeah.
slowly.
I like how your 4/4 flyer that nobody can deal with is just sitting pretty.
We just have a 1/1 buddy now.
So I'll play a forest as land for turn. Then I'll tap 3 for one of the few cards I put into a deck when I took Bumbleflower apart. We're gonna go Communal Brewing. It's an enchantment. When it enters, any number of target opponents each draw a card. That will be all 3 of you.
Cool.
Put an ingredient counter on Communal
Yep.
Brewing for
God, that's bad, dude.
put an ingredient counter on Communal Brewing, then put an ingredient counter on it for each card drawn this way. So I don't get to draw, but it does give 4 counters. And whenever I cast
Basically
creature,
has 4 master chefs.
yeah, that creature comes in with 4+1/+1 counters on it. Then I'll roll a planar die. 3, nothing happens. Pass my turn.
Alright, I will drop it.
And Master Chef's in this deck too, by the way.
Not surprised.
Ugh.
Right now, so I will play an Arid Mesa. Gonna crack that for a. Do I need that red? I need the
White.
Shadowy Backstreet. Enters battlefield tapped, and I will surveil 1. I will keep that on top. I will lose a life. I will then tap 3 for a Champion's Helm. Equip creature gets +2/+2 as long as equipped creature is legendary. It has hexproof. I will. It's still the Cheetah Planet, right? Get the hell out of here.
Still the Cheetah Planet.
Nope.
It's still just a
And-
5.
Nope. All right.
We usually
Am I
do a
up
lot
if I
of
get
go
the-
through the planes.
Do I put more another +2/+2 on a different creature?
You do.
Yeah, it has to be a different creature.
I was
As
gonna
long
put
as
on
it's a
the
non-cat
Griffin.
creature.
Yeah, it has to be a non-cat. So anything you gave a +1/2 is now a cat.
I will put on my monk to become a 5/5.
Jeez.
Well, raw. That is something I can see. Get a mountain. I'll pay the 4 for a teaming Dragon Storm. I got to go make 2 soldier.
Okay.
2 soldiers.
Soldier token. I'll just put in
That's kind of cool. Yeah.
so I can know 2 of them. Then I'm gonna roll the dice. I got a 1.
Hey, we planeswalk away. 2. The Delic Intensive Care. When you planeswalk here and at the beginning of your upkeep, exile a non-Delic creature you control. If you do, create a 3/3 black Delic artifact creature token with menace. It gains haste until end of turn. And when chaos ensues, target Delic you control deals damage equal to its power to target creature you don't control. So you have the option of changing one of your creatures into a 3/3 Dalek with menace.
Wait, hold on.
Can I
Is
do
it
that
a
to all my
May ability?
tokens?
It is a May.
Okay.
It's Dalek.
Maybe.
Wait.
It's not the. It's
When
the.
you...
You keep saying the.
Sorry. Well, it says the down here, so I was... no, it's when you planeswalk, and at the beginning of
You
your
have
upkeep,
to
exile.
exile.
You have to exile.
That's what I was asking.
And you'll
Yeah.
create a 3/3
Yeah, so you have to, yeah.
with menace.
Is everyone fine taking 1 damage?
What?
Just a little update.
Yeah.
I got no creatures.
Yeah, I was gonna say one. It's only
Oh
one
wait, no one
damage.
has creatures.
Yeah, and so
Except
so
Omega.
when this first happens, you do need to exile something and make your 3/3
You need
creature.
to do it now.
Yeah, but you get to choose what you're exiling.
You can exile right now.
You have
combat?
to. Yeah, so it's as soon as
Okay,
you.
I'm sorry, Liz Suntail.
Yeah. Yeah, it's with a lot of these
Sorry.
planes. It's when you planeswalk there and then at each upkeep,
Yeah.
just so it hits everybody equally.
You said it has trample and haste.
No,
No, it's
just
got
menace.
It is a 3/3 black artifact creature token with menace. I think it gains haste until end of turn.
Yes, that's correct.
I'll use one of my art series cards.
Sounds good.
It does
Menace
have haste
is
until
free.
end of turn.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna pass. I'm like, do I want to start the fight? No. Go get me back.
Okay. In my upkeep, nothing happens because I can't sacrifice. Draw a card. Who the fuck shuffled this?
I would recommend rolling, Ben, because otherwise every creature you play is under subjection to get
Yeah.
rolling.
I'm going to play a land, and then I will free roll. Chaos! Nothing, because there's no thing in there. 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to do it and pray that somebody else helps me get off before then. I'm going to bring Kyler out.
Somebody helps you do what?
Get off the plane. You guys are as bad as Savvy.
Oh, that bad.
I'm going to pass. Well, just the somebody help me get off is kind of where I left it at. So
Draw for turn.
You cheating some bitch. You have a wife
Hmm?
and a kid.
Hey, maybe it's her that's going to help me.
Oh, well, go ahead. First things first. Let's roll the planar die.
Let's go.
4.
Shit.
Nothing happens.
He's going to keep tapping on the man. It's like, let's keep going.
Yeah.
1.
My luck, it will never happen.
2. Missed it. Damn it. That's
You
all
paid
I
the
can do with
2?
that. No.
Hey, I'm back. Had to
because,
walk
I'm
puppy.
going to play my land for turn
Hey, baller.
and tap 3 for a Staff of Domination.
Oh, good.
That's smart.
Sure.
Pretty useless right now, but I'm too scared to put a creature out.
Did you know Savi is in Ireland?
I tried to get off the plane. Over to you, Stillton.
All right,
Wait, he's in Ireland? That's why he's not here? What the fuck? Yeah, of course I knew he was there.
Storehouse. I can tap it for a black, or I can pay a black to give target legendary creature.
He's gonna kiss the Blarney Stone.
I will tap 2, play a Talisman of Conviction. Let's see. Do
Then he's going to Greece.
yeah, I'll do 2. Oh, cancel.
Yeah, it should be a good trip for him.
I'll tap 2. I'll play Cover of Darkness. I'm gonna choose Assassins, so Assassins I control have fear. I don't have Assassins though, so I'm gonna free roll. It's nothing.
I just see a massive thing of
Roll.
cheese balls go under the.
Hey, it's Chaos.
Yep.
And I'm gonna roll.
I thought he just started a job.
And it's nothing. All right, pass.
Hey, he's been here for a while. Just moved to a new company. Or
Does
the company
anything
got bought
happen
out.
during upkeep?
Yes, you have to sacrifice. Well, you have to exile a creature. Sorry.
Yeah, exile a creature to make a 3/3 Delic.
Can I exile one of my tokens?
You can.
Yeah, as long as it's not a Dalek.
It's not. It's a soldier. So this is just one soldier to make.
Another
Nice
one there.
shirt, Ben.
I regret
Thanks, Paul.
taking Masquid Nexus out of this deck
I
now.
will draw. Get another mountain. And then when I cast a creature, do I have to exile something?
Nope.
No.
That's just an upkeep trigger, so you're free and clear now.
It's only when you planeswalk there, which is a one-time
Oh,
thing, and only at your upkeep.
I will pay the 5. And let's play Mixie Replica Rider.
Replica Rider.
It's a flying 4/5. Whenever I cast a spell from anywhere other than my hand, I may pay you. If I do, I can copy that. Ooh.
Fun.
It's
Then I'm just
basically Nalfashni, but worse.
yeah. I will do the free roll. Left 4. What happened? I'm just going.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, you
You guys suck.
you really shouldn't put your game plan in the hands of other people.
Yeah,
I
I at least
I can
tried,
sacrifice
man. I
any
at
of
least
it.
tried.
I know. I appreciate it. My elephant is going to be the Delic.
I rolled, I think, what was it, 3 times?
Yeah.
Nothing happened.
Yeah. No. Hey, it was the fun of Planechase. At least I know if I lose him, I can get him back. That was the way I was looking at it. Draw
Don't
for
worry,
turn.
I can sacrifice anything to get another poke.
We are going to do another forest. And what are we going to do here?
You could roll.
Yeah, I should probably start there. Chaos!
Well, actually you can do this now.
Yeah, target Dalek I control deals damage equal to its power to target creature I don't control.
Best option would just be.
You sure you want to come at me?
You have choice.
Yeah,
Omega has something painful.
I'm gonna Warlord. I'm gonna get rid of one of your Daleks.
That's fine.
The only option.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I could get rid of one of the
now-
soldiers.
It's gonna turn. It's gonna be gone either way.
I'm going to sacrifice that soldier to death.
Yeah.
You're just getting less power out of that deal.
I should have done that differently, but 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, good.
Baller is like, man, nice play.
Yeah. I will do the 4. I will cast a Custody Soulbinders. It enters the battlefield with 4, 5 counters on it.
Other creatures on the battlefield. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, 6, sorry. I missed the one in the second row there. Could have got 7 if I would have done that earlier.
Yeah, I was about to say I have 5.
Yeah. And then I'll
Well,
pay
you didn't
1.
know it was gonna be chaos.
Yeah. Pay 1 to roll. Nothing.
Oh my God.
And then we will pass the turn there. What do you think? Can I get fucked 2 turns in a row?
Can I pull a Phyrexian and just destroy the plane?
If you can pull it.
I wish. I'm missing land drops now.
Uh-oh.
And I'm still scared to play creatures.
You could
Why
roll
get an
and
island?
not be scared
It's
to play
over.
creatures.
Yeah. I'm gonna try
Like, it
rolling
just-
first. Free roll.
Hi.
4.
Hey, the Shadow Legion, how you doing?
Pay 1.
Get us off of here.
You're out of here.
Thank you, Omega! What are you so excited for? Okay, the Great Forest.
That's a good one for him.
Each creature assigns combat damage equal to its toughness rather than its power. And when chaos ensues, creatures you control get +0/+2 and gain trample until end of turn. It's the big
Hey,
butt plane. Hey,
Not
Taco.
this week, but next week I'm going to buy the band.
Well,
I wonder if
Kraken.
there's someone in the chat just have the ready for block the
Yeah. Oh, that's
Now
exciting,
we're off that
Shadow.
plane.
What are you excited
Go ahead
about
and
that
tap
Bant
3.
one?
Play a creature.
Yep. For a champion of Lambhold.
Oh, good.
Oh, good creature. I like that one.
Okay. You'll come in with 4+1/+1 counters on them. And I'll pass there.
I can hear Stillton's voice just like, happiness. Oh,
I will drop them.
There is already an
I will
infinite
play
combo in the
Warwick.
Prekin.
Tapped, and I surveil one. Do I?
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. Which one? The Bant one is which one again?
Champions in my graveyard.
Is that the spellcasting one?
Reward in my graveyard. I will.
Final Fantasy X.
Oh, yeah, the counter one. Nice. I haven't played that one yet, but I got it.
Alright, cool. Yeah, I will tap 4. I will use 3 of that for Altair. And then I am going to attempt to equip him with Champion Cell.
There is an infinite.
Yeah, which infinite's in there again?
Which will give him +2/+2 and hexproof.
Yeah. And he already gets fear.
And then. Yeah, he has fear, but can't attack with them right now, so. I've got a blocker? I guess.
I'm the peaceful threat currently.
I will.
He doesn't have flying. You can go over him.
Yeah.
No, I'm pretty sure I have flying right here.
Hey, I'm saying you can go over
Yeah,
him.
I don't have flying.
Actually, I have
I pass. I don't care to roll.
Alright. Anything at the beginning of that plane?
No.
Nope. The only thing that the plane does
Walking Ballista,
is,
Hardened Scale,
make so
and
you
Gata, and
assign
Leju.
damage equal to their toughness rather than their power.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Start getting my island. So I'll play a plane. Yeah. I'll just
You get
I'll
infinite
just
counters
roll.
on Walking Ballista.
a 6.
That's pretty sick.
So I got chaos.
You got chaos, so all your creatures get 2 toughness this turn and trample. And they assign combat damage equal to their butts.
I'm also going to add Heliod.
So that's just now a force.
4/7. 4/7.
Oh. This is going painful. I'm not gonna do but I'm gonna pay the 1 reroll. I got a 1.
Oh, you're getting, man, that could have been advantageous for you. Okay, we go to the Pyramid of Mars. So when you planeswalk here, and at the beginning of your
My
upkeep,
Swarm Lord has so many infinite combo potential.
surveil 2. So you get to surveil 2 right now.
Yeah, great.
And when chaos ensues, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield.
So that's what help these guys.
Yeah, I love your Swarm Lord, Taco. It's awesome.
Just going
You're passing?
Yep.
Okay.
Not gonna hurt people. Not yet.
What is this peaceful commander? I didn't know it exists.
Yeah, I
I know.
don't understand it.
You should look in your chat right now.
Untap. Upkeep. I get to surveil all. Oh, okay. I was going to say, that's your account, though, isn't it, Warlords?
Yes.
Yeah, so typically we don't allow the people playing the game, so I'll refund that to you to
Okay.
influence it that
I was
way.
gonna try if I can
Yeah, the only that works is
roll.
probably
Yeah.
stream right now.
Yeah. No, that's for the viewers to mess with. Otherwise, it's a bit one-sided if you just got a bunch of points. Like, Omega could just fuck with us completely.
Yeah,
if
I've
I
Actually, no.
could
Mega
just-
will find a way to get me to get lose all.
Yeah.
I have 18,000. I can just spam everything.
Okay. I'm drawing for turn.
18,000?
Oh,
I've got
yeah.
over 100,000.
Yeah. That doesn't surprise me.
I've been around a while.
And that's true.
And heck, I haven't even got any points in the last almost year since I started having bandwidth problems.
Yeah, I was gonna say my accounts that I use just to watch the stream on my second computer are over 500,000 points.
Oh, I just have it on mobile.
Yeah. Yeah.
What are you doing, Ben? You surveilling?
I surveilled, and so I put one in the graveyard and left one on top.
Cool. And you'll draw that one.
Yeah, which I have already done.
Cool.
And then we are going to.
In one channel I have almost 1,000,000 points.
That's awesome, Taco. Okay. I think we're gonna start with 1, 2, 3, and I'm gonna play a Kodama of the West Tree. So he's a 3/3 with reach, and modified creatures I control have trample, and whenever a modified creature I control deals combat damage to a player, search my library for a basic land card, put it onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle. I will then also play another 3 for Bastion Protector. So this is a 3/3 commander creatures I control get +2/+2 and have indestructible. And then I am going to go to combat. And we got a 5/5 there, and we've got you have
A lot of stuff there.
5/5, 5/5, and a whole lot of shit, right? That's what I'm seeing.
Pretty much, yeah.
Almost.
What am I more concerned about?
I don't know if I'd call it his
You
creatures
sure you
shit.
want to hit me? Because I have something that can prevent a lot of damage.
Yeah. Well, I really just want my Kodama trigger here. So I think I'm gonna swing my 6/6 at you, Stillton.
Is it modified?
I would look at that champion of Lamphold, but
Oh. Hey, Stillton, if you don't want to take the 7 damage, 6 damage, I can prevent.
sure.
Warlord's playing nice. All I want is to swing through and get a land.
You don't get a land. I'll pay 2 to play Hold at Bay. I'm protecting Stillton.
All right, thank you.
Damn.
All right.
I'm the peaceful one.
You really are. Okay.
The Custodian Soul Fighter's days are numbered.
Yeah. And it wasn't. I was looking at the champion, and I figured you were less likely to block with your commander.
I don't think he'd block with that champion of Lamphold
I
either.
don't think he would either. But
Also, even if he does, you still get your land.
that is true. Yeah.
I already said I wasn't going to block with it. The same time you said you were attacking him, Warlords with it.
Yeah, Stilton. Yeah, so it was a 50-50, and then I remembered Stilton killed my thing on turn 1. That's what made that decision there.
Then I became a paladin to protect Stillton from taking the.
Yeah, I used to like you, Warlord. Now we got a problem.
Yeah, well,
I'll pass to you, Omega.
If you did 1 or 2 damage to him, I would have let it go through. If it's higher than 4, no.
I could have done 1 if he would have blocked.
Next turn, maybe.
I don't want to block though. I don't want to lose my only creature.
I know.
Okay, so over to me?
Over to you, sir.
Yes.
Okay. Untap. Land would be nice. Yeah. Forest.
Wait, Oshman, did you roll for the Planechase?
I did not. I was perfectly fine with where it was. But I guess, did you do your surveil, Omega?
No, I did not. So,
Put that land back. Put it back, mister.
Yeah. So you get to look at the 2, decide.
So I wanted some forest.
It looked like 2 lands.
You choose
Table.
graveyard or top in whatever order you want.
Actually, no, it's not. It is a spell.
Yeah, I'll keep them both on top.
Nice. And then draw that forest and play
All the
it.
land.
Well, actually, I think survival you can put them back in any order.
You can, yeah.
That's fine. I'd rather have the land. Then let's see. I guess the land wasn't that important, but the other thing was more mana. But I'm going to cast a Mana Gorger Hydra.
Yeah, I'm going to tap 3, and I'm going to generous gift your the enchantment.
The Communal Brewing.
Yeah. Because I don't like the 4 counters on every fucking creature you cast. That's not adequate.
After I gave you all a card.
I give you all a card, and the only trade-off is that every creature that enters the battlefield that I've cast
I have
enters
finally
with
finished my
4
Swarm Lord
fucking
Arch Enemy
counters
scheme
in
deck.
my mana dork stack.
Oh, nice taco. How much schemes?
And
And you get an elephant.
fine.
I gotta remember. We gotta remember, Warlords. Our 2 Daleks have
50.
menace. Oh, nice. That's a good size.
It was soldier and a deck. So
That kind of like made me sad.
good.
Hey.
Your Mana Gorger Hydra isn't going to get an initial 4 counters. It's just going to get a counter every
Tried
single
to keep
time
them 50
anybody
minimum.
casts a spell.
Yeah, that's good. Make sure there's still
You know what,
variety
you're
in there.
so screwed. You should just scoop right now.
No, I'm too stupid to scoop. That needs to go
I
on
mean,
a
if you
shirt.
scoop too early, you're gonna be a guaranteed loss.
I'm too stupid to scoop.
What does this plane do again?
This is the Surveil 2 at the beginning of your upkeep, and then when chaos ensues, target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield.
I don't have a creature, but I'm going to try to get us off this plane.
Oh.
4,
Nothing.
nothing happened.
You have
I'll
enough,
tap-
man. You can probably do it.
Well, he's got 1 more roll.
4, nothing happens.
Yeah.
And pass there.
Alright, cool. I will surveil 2. I like that one. I think I will graveyard this command tower. And I will draw that as my land for turn, because it's a Gaia Rage Sanitarium. A lot of legendary lands, and I didn't even realize it. Let me reorder my graveyard. And what I want in there. That could be good. I think I hold off on that because it won't do me much good right now. I am going to tap. They've already got Fear, so I don't really need Shiza right now. I will tap 3. I will play a Merciless Harlequin. I probably could have cast this after. Well, actually, no, I probably wouldn't have dealt combat damage. When that enters the battlefield, I will draw a card and lose 1 life. Okay. These changes things. I'm going to tap for 6 and play an O'Hare Talk. So, triple creature tokens, normal things. He does not have fear because he is not an assassin. He is just a god.
Now I really don't feel bad about swinging at you.
Speaking of throwing it at you, I am going to swing a 5/5 at Chris. Do you have any artifact or black creatures, Chris?
No, I do not.
Please take
That's
5.
mono green.
Yep.
I was about to say-
Okay. Well, I'm gonna say both you and Ben have black creatures and also artifact creatures.
Yeah, Ardalex.
I'm easy hit right now. Even though I could have swung 7 at you, but I didn't. I'll take the 5.
I will exile a Garza assassin from my graveyard, and I will create a token that is a copy of him. Except
Which
I
makes
will actually
2
create
others.
3, and they are tapped and attacking.
That's 3.
Ben, I'll just sorry. Did I say 2?
No, you said
Yeah.
that's 3.
I said
And
I'll
where are they
send
going?
them at you, Ben.
Okay, so 6 damage coming my way, and they all have
They
fear.
have fear, but you can block with one of your Daleks.
So I will block 1 with a Dalek, and then the 2 others will
Alright.
go through. So
Before damage, I'm going to sacrifice the one that you blocked with. The one that you blocked. I will sacrifice that one. I will destroy the champion of Lamphold. Cause fuck that thing.
and
I think I could just became Stillton's guardian angel.
Sure.
You're gonna regret that, methinks.
So you take the other 4 before they are exiled at the end of combat. I am going to sacrifice both of them. I am going to destroy the big fucking thing that you have in your board, Ben.
The Custodes?
Yeah. And I'll destroy the Bastard Protector as well. And I will pass.
Okay. I have relative.
Believe it or not, I actually like this plane.
No board for Ben.
No, really?
LOL.
Surprise, surprise,
I
eh, Al? Stilton kicking my ass.
I love them. Draw the one.
Yeah, we need to
Trying to
deal with
not-
Stilton.
like-
He's got 3 destroy creatures every turn.
Yeah, the O'Hare Talk is the worst thing.
I will pay the 2 for a Tempo Acolyte. I gain 3 life.
Luckily, it's not a black creature, so we're fine.
I don't think I have any black creatures in.
Okay, we do
Except for
have
the
a
second
chat. Before you do anything else, we have a chat redeem. Everybody gets to draw 3 cards.
Thanks, Elf.
Thank you. Give me an island.
Oh, good, I got that.
That was the worst.
That's a card that I definitely wanted in my hand.
Hope that helps, guys. XD.
Appreciate it, Elf.
Yeah, let's play another 2. Hold for rain.
Alter Ransom. Okay, which creature?
I'm gonna put it on Chris's Hydra. When a trained creature can't attack or block, it has pay 7, hold for answer, controller sacrifice it, draws a card only activated as a first.
What did you cast?
On the hold for
for
ransom.
ransom.
Targeting the Managorger Hydra for some reason.
And
I'm
what's
not a
the
fan
doing?
of Hydra.
It's a prison effect, sorry, a pacify effect. Except you can pay 7 and sacrifice it to draw a card. No, sorry. You can pay 7 to sacrifice it, and Warlords draws a card.
Yep.
Or you could just like blow it up or some shit. Give your guy protection from light.
But he still has his ability. He's still going to keep getting bigger, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
he's going to keep getting bigger, except he just can't do anything as long as that's on there.
Yeah, I can't attack or block with it.
Oh, that actually will trigger my stalwart. Play 2 spells. This
He'll,
so this will deal 2
Ouch.
damage to each
What was your
opponent.
second spell?
Gain 2 life.
that was they've cast 2 spells this turn. They've cast their
Yeah,
Temple
I
Acolyte
casted
and
Acolyte.
the Hold for Ransom.
Yeah.
Okay.
If it wasn't obvious, I also cast, I believe, 2 spells on my turn.
Yeah, I got yours.
All right, cool.
I will roll. Got it 2. I'll pay the 1. Didn't.
Ben,
Then
just be
I'm
glad
just
that I
going.
kept your Kodama alive. You can get your land if you can make it modified.
Yeah, if I can make him
And
modified.
I'm just going to pass.
All right. Untap, upkeep, surveil 2. I'm going to put force in the graveyard, leave that on top, and then I will draw. I'm going to free roll, nothing. I'm going to play a plains. I'm going to tap a command tower to play a soul ring.
Mount Tower.
What?
He had that since beginning game.
Yeah, that was like the first land I played.
I'm making fun of you because your pronunciation again.
Oh, sorry.
Like I
Come
always
on.
do.
I think my mic is picking up some bad stuff because I definitely said command tower.
No, you said Command Tower?
Yeah,
You
I
said command. I usually say command. Come on.
was gonna say I think my mic is doing some weird things too, but we'll see.
I have earbuds. So.
Wait.
The 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll bring Kyler back.
Shabbat.
If only I had a counterspell in my hand, would just out.
No.
Cause I'm the problem.
Don't.
I'm joking. I don't have a silent.
Yeah.
Although that'd be a little bit.
Kadama's not modified. I don't think it makes sense for me to swing anything there. I've got 2 mana left. I think I want to hold that in my back pocket.
If you want revenge, I'll take some damage.
Yeah, but there's nothing I can really do. That none of them are modified, so it's we're gonna
Will it
pass.
make you feel better to hit me for 3?
Not really. I'm gonna pay 1 and planeswalk.
How many spells did you cast?
I cast 2. I cast the Soul Ring and the Kyler.
Forgot about the Soul Ring.
Yeah.
Immediately.
And then so we're now at Coal Hill School. When a player casts a historic spell, that player draws a card. And when a chaos ensues, return target historic card from your graveyard to your hand. You're welcome, everybody. And with that, I will pass to you, Omega.
Okay. Untap.
Are the historic cards creatures?
So historic is anything that's legendary, artifacts, or sagas.
Yeah, things that are
Oh,
by definition
that's the-
historic. You know, sagas tell a story of something that happened in the past.
Yeah,
Legends
I
are
understand.
historical figures.
I was like,
Artifacts are old.
no, we just call those fossil.
Play forest as my land per turn. 2, 3. Cast a Darksteel Plate and draw a card. Thank you, Plains.
Surprised,
You're welcome.
Saryth hasn't been dropped already. Guess there's not much point.
Pay 2
Pull out
and equip the Darksteel Plate when I cast the commander plate, that would have given him a counter too.
Yeah.
He's still pacified though.
Yeah.
I can't
yeah.
get rid of, I can't do anything about that yet.
Unless you have like a sort of Hearth and Home.
Unless
No,
you
I
have
don't have,
7 mana to get rid of it.
War and Peace.
I don't own any of the good swords.
I'm trying to remember the Azorius one right now.
You only need 12 more land card to be able to pay the rent. Then rid of pass.
It's gone.
I'm not
I only
paying
remember
7
the
to
good
get rid of
ones.
it. I'm not paying 7 to get rid of it. No way.
You'll
now you
you'll
can't
probably
really-
do that eventually.
Probably, unless it's not going to be dead.
No.
No, that's New Steel. You can keep going. I'm trying to find the I don't think there is one.
Glorious sword?
Is it Truth and Justice? It's true. It's
Sword of Truth and Justice.
Yeah. Hi, Grumpy Butt.
White blue.
I'll roll for the free roll.
Okay.
Chaos. What does it do?
Chaos is return target historic card from your graveyard to your hand.
I don't have any.
Oh no.
Should have gotten Chaos earlier.
Ah,
Are
shut.
you happy that the plane changed now?
I'll pay 1. Try again.
For like, I don't know, like 15 seconds.
3. Nothing happened.
Jeez.
This man
Hello,
gets
little
all
one.
the numbers except for 6 and a 1.
I'll pass it to you,
I
Stillton.
will- There's no weird effects. I will draw for turn. Oh, good lord.
What
gets
was
worse.
It gets worse. God damn it. I think we're going to die. I know. Oh, no. That was a great face.
It's a what?
Oh, I just said that's a great face. I said we're gonna die, and my Luca just went.
Oh, because I just noticed the stream has a face.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah,
face cam and baby cam.
I'm going to just make sure I tap for enough. All right, yeah, I'm gonna tap for 4. Play Mondrak.
Fuck.
It gets worse.
All right.
Then I'm going to.
So 6 tokens
Luca
per.
is prepping for his
Yeah.
face meme.
Yeah.
It gets worse.
Jesus.
That was the worst. I'm gonna tap 3. I'm gonna play a card that's been in my hand for a while. I'm Buried Alive. I'm gonna search my library for up to 3 creature cards, put them in my graveyard, and then
Insert into our emotes.
Well, that would be
shuffle.
good,
And
Elf.
I think I know what those are gonna be. I know
XD.
one of them is gonna be a Ravenloft adventure. I think I will also do. Where the hell is it? That would be decent. Not amazing though. That would be good. But there's another one that's probably better, and I can't remember what it is. Oh wait, no, that's not better.
Just complete a dungeon in one go.
Yeah, basically. Let's do a Flesh Taker and a Ruthless Lawbringer.
Flash
Whatever the
taker.
hell that is. Sacrifice effect. Benefits when I sacrifice. It can also sacrifice something. Initiative nonsense, and I can sacrifice something to destroy more things. Those all go in the graveyard, and I will.
Oh, nice.
I will move to combat. I will swing Altair at Chris again. Because it's
Oh,
very open.
shot
I just want to make sure
odds.
that there's no weird combat tricks. Very open.
Yeah, there's no combat tricks. Another 5.
Alright. Yeah, on attack, I'm going to exile the Ravenloft Adventure with a memory counter on it, and I am going to create a token that is a copy of Garza Assassin and Ravenloft Adventure,
6 times.
Mondrak, and and Ohertok will replace that and turn it into 6 tokens each. When Ravenloft Adventure enters the battlefield, I will take the initiative. When I take the initiative, and at the beginning of my upkeep, I will venture into the Undercity. Well, I'll venture into the dungeon, but if I'm not in another dungeon, I venture into Undercity. Which means I will move forward into Undercity. The first one is I search my library for a basic land, put it into my hand, and then shuffle. I will do a mountain, I guess. Bang. Then I can move
see
to
what you
either.
said.
Let's do. I think I'll do Forge. I'm gonna put.
Kyler?
No, that's absolutely not. Ooh, actually no. Sorry, I'm gonna move to Lost Well. Lost Well is better because then I can move to Stash. Yeah. I don't really care about the Scry, but I'll do it anyway. I'll put this one on the bottom and keep that on top. Then I will move to Stash, create a treasure token. I will move to Catacombs, create a 4/1. Where the hell it is? Oh yeah, they don't have the token for this. For whatever reason. Here it is. 4/1 with Menace.
4/1.
Catacombs, create a 4/1 black skeleton creature token with Menace. It doesn't have any other weird things. And then finally, Throne of the Dead 3, I will reveal the top 10 cards of my library, put a creature from among them onto the battlefield with 3 counters on it against hexproof until my next turn, then shuffle.
Before you do that, you need to make 5 more skeletons.
Oh yeah. Thanks, man.
You're welcome.
I forgot about that. Oh yeah, I'll actually create more treasure tokens too.
Oh yeah.
Oh wait, is this only creature tokens? This is only creature tokens. I'll create 2 treasure tokens.
I think this game's close to over. Yeah.
Stillton, just no. Omega's problem.
Did I like beat you that badly in a game or something, Warlords?
Warlord seems delusional here. I think Stillton's problem.
So, the cards that I revealed are Sephiroth, a regular cohort, and Olivia, Opulent Outlaw. I am going to choose Sephiroth.
Sephiroth.
I'm just over here trying to make more.
It will enter with 3+1/+1 counters, and it will have hexproof until my next turn. And then I complete the Undercity, and I'm no longer in the Undercity. But I still have the initiative. Also, notably, for as long as I have the initiative, whenever one of our creatures, a player controls deals combat damage to me, you take the initiative. So it's like a monarchy effect. If you hit me, you get the initiative.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't think we have much that can get through all that. If we
Yeah.
live.
Wait, does any of those have reach?
And are you... Sephiroth has an ETB trigger, doesn't he?
Oh yeah, when he enters our attacks, I
Hey,
may sacrifice another creature if I do draw a card. I will sacrifice one of these skeletons and draw a card. Each opponent will lose... target opponent will lose 1 life and I'll gain 1 life. I will choose... I'll choose... so I can get that very easily. I'll choose Omega. And I will send all of these creatures at Ben.
Hey, look, it's baby.
So
surprise, surprise.
You can block one of those. You'll take 28 damage.
28 damage.
So,
unless you want to lose your Dalek, then you can
18,
go for it.
28.
Do you want to block one of the 3/4s with your Dalek, or do you want to...
I'll block one of the Garsas. Yeah.
Oh
Okay,
I'll
so
go
you'll
to
take
6.
All right, cool.
Now, what are you going to blow up with Garza?
Well, first I'm gonna pay 1, and I'm gonna pay 4 life. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm going to sacrifice 2 of these Ravenloft adventures. To give Mondrak indestructible. Like put an indestructible counter on him. Which will have 2 more Sephiroth pings.
Don't hurt Ben, he has a wee little baby.
Deal. I could probably just accelerate this game. Deal with that. Because I'll have these pings. I'll fling the 2 at Omega. Gain 2 life. I will sacrifice one of the Garza's assassins. I will destroy the Daraja Griffin.
That's
You can sacrifice it in response if you want, but I mean, I would benefit from it at this point. Well, actually, no. You could probably destroy Sephiroth.
I mean, I was about to say I still have another larger flying.
I'm still gonna target the Daraja Griffin.
Yeah, but he's talking about like the destroy target black creature. You could take something out on the way.
You could take something out with it.
What is the one thing that's making all these tokens?
It's 2 things. It's the
Two
Mondrak and
white creatures.
yeah.
Everything else I control is black, but you can't target my commander because it has hexproof.
What about the god?
Yeah, it's white, so it
This
doesn't.
this guy's mono white. This guy's mono white. All of these guys are black, except you can't target my commander because it has hexproof. So.
Yeah, like probably getting rid of Sephiroth is the most beneficial.
Yeah.
Removes a
Though
bunch
Oh,
of
okay,
I
negatives.
will
this
have a
starts
trigger
off.
before this. I still have his trigger on the stack.
I'll go for Sephiroth.
All right, yeah. In response to that, I'm going to sacrifice another Garza assassin, destroy the Kori Mountain Stalwart. That will have 2 Sephiroth triggers on the stack. So I will ping Ben twice. And I will
Poor
gain
Ben.
2, and Sephiroth will transform, and I will get his emblem.
Doesn't that mean he loses his target? Or
No.
doesn't exile and come back? He just transforms?
Oh, it's flip card.
Yeah, he just transforms. Which is fine, but I get his emblem, which is the thing that I...
Yeah, so he still gets the same thing over and over again.
Yeah, so, like, this is... Oh, wait, no, sorry. Actually, you can't target Sephiroth. He has hexproof until my next turn.
Oh, fuck, right.
What about that? Do you want to target something else?
Well, target one of the S.
Alright, well, I'll just sacrifice it in response, then. I'm just gonna sacrifice the rest of the Guards' Assassins because there's, like, no weird triggers that happen in between this, with Sephiroth doing stupid nonsense. I will destroy the rest of your creatures, Warlords, and I will...
Hold on, how many assassin tokens?
The only thing that I can't destroy is the Dalek, so I will destroy everything except for the Dalek. And then I will destroy the Managorger Hydra.
Well,
And then there's... Oh wait, yeah,
It's
I can't
hexproof,
because that is
yeah.
indestructible. I'll destroy the elephant then.
okay.
So I have 8 emblem triggers from that, and I still have a Sephiroth trigger from before with the Raja Griffin nonsense that happens. Actually, I think I have 2. So I think that's 10 total damage that I had to fling around. I'll send 4 of it at Ben's face, and I'll send 6 of it at Warlord's face, and I will gain.
I will take the
10.
poor Ben. Ben's already dead.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm trying to speed this game up. I wouldn't have done that normally, but I am trying to speed this game up because this is going to take forever if I don't.
Man, I was peaceful to you, and I even let you live a little longer.
Yeah,
your
well,
mistake was helping him.
Yeah, it was.
Your mistake was thinking that I was the threat.
Your mistake was helping somebody else
Yeah.
that wasn't in a bad position.
Stillton usually pops off.
I was passive, okay? That's what I do.
Do I want to do anything with Bondrak now? It would give me more sacrifice triggers, but I don't think I care about that. I don't think I want to fart out a bunch of creatures because that'll cause problems for me.
When I just
Fling some damage around. Or not. I don't know.
I mean, we could get a different case. Okay.
I will move to the end of combat and I will exile these.
I mean, if you want to speed things
also,
up, kill everything you can. Yeah.
Also, all of the creatures that died were exiled with hit counters. I forgot about that.
My token didn't matter.
Yeah. Actually, wait. Oh, that does matter. Okay, yeah. What I'll have to do is I'll have to pay.
Well, the Ravenloft trigger doesn't matter,
2, 3,
actually.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, actually it does. It would replace the death, so I wouldn't get Sephiroth triggers. So what I'm going to do is I can just sacrifice them to Mondrak by paying 4 life and 2 mana. And I will do that, so that they don't do nonsense. And steal my Sephiroth triggers. Everything else will be the same, and I'll get 4 more Sephiroth triggers. I'll send it at Omega's face. And I'll get 4. And I think that's all the plays. I just want to play a mountain. And
want to roll the dice? This your luck.
what is it? It's the historic nonsense.
Yep.
Yes.
I don't really. No, I don't want to roll because I may get the phenomenon that destroys all creatures. I'm gonna pass.
Okay, I can probably go
I want
through
as little
historic.
variance in this game as possible right now because I'm in a winning position.
So I get the chase historic thing activates first.
Sorry, you cut out a bit there. What'd you say?
Planechase card.
So it
Upkeep?
is. There is no upkeep anymore. It's just
It's
when you
lost.
cast a historic, you get to draw a card.
Yeah, Baller, it's the crazy Sephiroth that everybody has been talking about.
Can I please get a freaking island?
The real nonsense is if, for some reason, Sephiroth was an assassin and I could just keep recurring
Yeah, that would be
and
disgusting.
keep getting
Is-
emblems.
Is Sephiroth Vince?
He's
Not
hexproof
anymore.
Currently.
Oh, is it till your
What's
next
his
turn?
power toughness?
It's my
Jeez.
next turn. Throne of the Dead 3 is a really good effect. Reveal the top 10 cards of your library, put a creature card from among them onto the battlefield with 3 counters. It gains hexproof until your next turn, then shuffle.
Damn.
If you have a board wipe, it will kill him, but if you can't target him. Only I can, currently. Also, I don't care that he dies. Because I already have his emblem.
Oh, Taco's helping the rest of the table up. He's changing planes. Creature spells cost 2 less to cast. When chaos ensues, reveal the top 3 cards of your library. Put all creatures revealed this way into your hand and the rest into your graveyard.
I thought it was it.
As if that helps. I don't have an island. I can't play the blue.
Well, what you could do is you could play Repercussions, and then you could play Calamity of Cinders or Blasphemous Act and kill me.
I don't own those cards.
Ridiculous.
Oh, I'm sorry, I don't have like most expensive amount of money in my wallet.
Actually,
Yeah.
Repercussions is not a super expensive card, from my understanding.
You.
Repercussions is just a card that people do not play with. It's $5. It's a good card, though.
Simba.
How many cards are in your graveyard, Stillton?
7. 2 of them I care about.
Masabanya, bye-bye.
Oh, wait, hold on. That might actually help me an advantage.
Go for it.
I will pay 5 for Burn Away.
6 damage to target creature. When that creature dies, its turn exile all cards from its
Controller's
controller's
graveyard.
Okay. Which thing are you targeting?
Gotta see what's even on the board.
I mean, I'll do it for you.
The O'Hare talk. Yeah. That's
It'll transform into a land, and I'll exile my graveyard.
But so that's one of that lets him get triple the token. So that's a smart play.
The only other thing that you could kill that would make sense is the Merciless Harlequin, but then I could put it in my graveyard and get it back, or you could kill a skeleton, which would do nothing. Destroying O'Hare talk will at least slow me down because I'll have to be able to transform it.
Yeah, let's get the air talk out.
All
Then
right,
it'll just exile
transform into Temple of Civilization. At least I think
What?
So what'll happen is O'Hare talk will die, and then I think Burn Away won't care. Well, actually, sorry.
Well, when it dies, exile all. Oh, right, from graveyards, not itself.
It will still be exiled, but it'll still return from exile. Because it's dying still, so it still triggers. It doesn't care that it's in your graveyard. It just cares that it died.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
So what'll happen is these cards will move to exile. O'Hare talk will move to exile. It will resolve, and I'll put this.
It'll come back
exile
transformed.
Battlefield transformed. If it's fine with you guys, I'm just gonna delete this because I use my exile for Altair.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I'm just gonna delete these cards then.
I will move. I will try to move the combat. I don't know if I can hit anyone with this token. So,
Well, I'm wide open because I can't block with the Mana Gorger, but it
I can
doesn't make a whole lot of sense to hit me.
I can absolutely block, and I will want to block.
I will send it at Stillton.
All right, sure. I'll block with my Merciless Harlequin, a skeleton, and a skeleton. All 4 of them will die.
This will die?
Yeah, because that's 10
It's a 3,
power.
3/3. Yeah.
Okay. Then I will roll.
I will have 4 Sephiroth, the 4 emblem triggers. I will ping you for 4, and I will gain 4.
I will roll. I got a 6. I got chaos.
Ooh. Reveal the top 3 cards of your library. Put all creature cards revealed this way into your hand, and the rest into the graveyard.
Alright, cool.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, because it changed to whatever place.
Yeah, Taco. Turi Island.
This creature will go in my hand. These 2 will go to the bottom of my graveyard. Graveyard of library.
All I
Graveyard.
processed, Ben, was that it didn't destroy my board.
Yeah, that's all that you cared about.
I had volcanic upheal the land. And electrify. I will pay 1 for another roll. Got a 3. I need a island. So you.
Alright, I'm ready for the Azorius Predation, Chris.
Don't have the mana for it. Even if I have it in hand.
3, 4, 5. Yeah, you do.
This man doesn't want to pay
You
the
missed
7.
that drop. Yeah.
Drop
Azorius
turn.
Predation is 8. It's 5/3 green, I believe.
I don't have it in hand anyway.
Me and Chris are just on land drops, and we can't get it. It's like,
Oh, I've got lands now. It was just that one drop I missed. That's all I've been drawing, and I got like a full grip. They haven't been able to do much.
I need
So I will
one
be,
island to start playing the
What
blue.
Garza assassin early on was that was the shiznit.
I'll play a forest as my land for turn. This plane makes creatures
Cost
two
two
cheaper.
less. Two less. Yeah.
Yeah, do your Saryth.
Yep, I will go ahead and cast Saryth. Then I'll tap 3 more
Yeah.
for a Seedborn Muse.
And now
And
you'll
then
have
I'll
the
put-
mana to get rid of your pacify effect, I think. Unless you missed a land drop.
I don't have a way to get rid of it yet. But I will move
He has
those
to pay
over
full
there.
7.
Yeah,
Do
and-
you have
Get
7
rid of-
lands, Chris?
Oh,
Or did
yeah,
you
I
miss a
took
land
it.
drop this turn?
He just
No, I did my
yeah.
land drop.
Alright,
I
yeah,
have-
he'll be able to get rid of it on my turn. Because he'll untap because of Seedborn Muse, he can pay 7 and have Warlords draw a card and sacrifice the enchantment. Unless you got
And-
better things.
Well, that'll be my turn.
Not gonna roll for the Planechase?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll roll for the plane die. 1, we're out of here.
1.
All right. Let's see if I can do this. It is 10 Wizards Mountain. Whenever you roll the planar die, put a 1/1 counter on up to one target creature. When chaos ensues, creatures you control gain flying until end of turn. Hey, stop
Good
that.
thing. I know you just read it. I was just so happy that I didn't die immediately.
When you roll
And
the
I-
dice, +1/+1
Yeah,
on one
I got
target
it.
creature.
I just remembered it's boring.
Yeah.
I believe I can fly.
I don't have any upkeep triggers. I will draw for turn. Oh, initiative. I will actually have to search my library, so I don't get that card. Bang, a swamp. Waha. Draw for turn. Alright, cool. Play a planes. Tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Play a Warstorm Surge. Whenever a creature you control enters, can deal damage equal to its power to any target.
I can't do anything about that.
Yeah.
Neither can I.
Me either.
I was about to say, dead people can't.
That's why it's so funny.
That's a reference to Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah.
I don't. We're not on that thing. I don't want to roll the planar die. So we do things. I am going to move to combat. There are no blockers on that side,
Stop
so
it.
I will swing everything. Not everything. I'll
Oh,
swing
go
3
ahead.
skeletons, Sephiroth, and Altair at you, Warlords. I have some attack
Total.
triggers.
What's the total?
Well,
It's
he
gonna
has
change.
triggers to do first.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
you can do
gonna change. So, hold your bits. First, before with these triggers on the stack. Oh, can I only do this? Sorry, I can only do this. Sorry. That's fine. I will exile Merciless Harley Quinn. I will get 2 token copies of each of these creatures. And I got some pings to throw around. Where the hell did he go? What the fuck? Oh. There we go. Alright. Alright, so I've got some enter the battlefield triggers. I am going to... What is that total power? I'll deal 14 damage to Warlord's face.
Good total. You said 15.
That's 14 damage off the ETB for Storm Surge. Things might change still.
So I'll take the 15 at trigger.
Or 14.
Damage. So that is death. What's your cooldown? It's 25 damage, so I can get rid of that.
I'll be back in a second, guys. I gotta run the baby upstairs.
Alright. Initiative triggers, I am going to put... Oh yeah, this guy isn't hexproof anymore. I'll put 2 counters on Altair. So that's... that combined power. I can get rid of both of these guys, probably.
And I don't have any blockers, so if you send stuff at me, that's...
Chris, I'm going to send all of these creatures at you. It's 14 total power. I don't think you can block because you don't have any black.
No, but I do have a response.
All right, cool.
Is that all your attack? Everything that's attacking and where it's going?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh wait, sorry. I forgot Sephiroth's trigger. No, I'm sacrificing all of these things, I think. I'm gonna keep these 4 attackers going at warlords.
I just took the
And I'm gonna
15.
sacrifice... Well, yeah, but these are still attacking you. I'm going to... Also, I declared those at you, so I can't change it now. I will sacrifice all these to Sephiroth. I will draw 5 cards. And I will throw 5 damage at Chris's face.
So what's the extra damage?
The extra damage was from the Warstorm Surge. When those creatures entered, they deal damage equal to their power to any target.
Yes, we haven't even got to combat damage. I'm waiting on that.
Yeah. I think I'm also going to sacrifice these to Sephiroth, because I can't really do anything with them, with their trigger. And then I'll send that damage at your face, Chris, as well. So there's just 23 damage going at Warlords, because I don't want to sacrifice those creatures.
I took the 5. How much more?
Nothing. Well, the 2 from the guys dying.
I'll be down to 12 total.
No, you won't.
No, you're fine. I was sending those pings at Omega.
This
guessing
is
I can-
Warlord.
No, you've got the creatures coming at you that I'm about to help you with.
Yeah, he's gonna do fuck.
Is that all your triggers, Stillton?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll tap 2, and I'm going to Bless with Respite. Target player shuffles their graveyard into their library. That'll be used, Stillton, and prevent all combat damage that would be dealt this turn. So,
Nothing happens.
No
To my
creatures?
graveyard.
Yeah. His graveyard just got yeeted.
Exiled. So I don't lose the
You don't take any damage.
so I'm back to
Oh, I forgot about the other Undercity trigger. There's a lot of shit happening. I'm sorry. I'll do another 5 damage at you, Chris. Penguins, why did you gain a bunch of life?
So
because he prevented the damage.
You
That
still take
damage
the
was a
Warstorm Surge stuff.
Okay,
I only-
this is I am very lost.
Okay, so those creatures entered, and Warstorm Surge says when those creatures enter, they deal damage equal to their power to any target. I had 14 total power of creatures from the Altair trigger, and I sent all of that to your face. That is not
Right.
combat damage.
I prevented the combat damage.
Yeah.
That's all I was able to do. I couldn't stop the ping damage.
So I should be at 21 now.
If you should be at 21.
21.
If he didn't do that, if he didn't cast a spell, you would have been dead. I am going to. Yeah. Sorry. I already did that. All right. Cool. I'm gonna. Back him. I don't think I need that. I think I need this instead. I'm gonna crack a treasure, tap to cantrip this water, and tap the Talisman of Conviction. I'm gonna play Grim Tutor. I'm gonna lose 3 life. And I'm gonna search my library for a card, put it in my hand.
Oh, shit.
Sea Warlords are worse things out there than me.
Yeah.
Scarier things than me.
Yeah, I've popped off, and there's been no interaction against me.
Alright, note to self, never play against Stillton.
No, you can play against them, just don't go easy on them.
Yeah.
Maybe next time I should just play all Finn deck. Oh. Knows my you pass?
Yeah.
There's no upkeep triggers from Chase script.
Nope.
On your end step, no, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna cast a Worldly Tutor and go find a creature and put it on top of my library. I don't think I have any creatures that are going to help, but I will take a
Yeah.
look.
Also, I will say the card that I searched for is definitely gonna prevent that.
Okay, are you casting something?
No,
to stop
it's not a counter, but you probably wouldn't be able to win.
Wait,
I'm not
Stillton,
trying
do
to
you
win,
have
I'm just trying to survive.
Stilton, do you have any cards any land card that gives you no max size?
I have Decanter of Endless Water.
Yeah,
It says no maximum hand size.
he's had that since like turn 2 or 3.
Yeah.
It was my first spell that I cast, I believe.
Oh, I was like, how does this man
Also,
have...
even if I could just discard a bunch of lands. Like,
Alright,
I
I'll
have
just-
so much nonsense in my hand that I don't need.
Give me an island.
You can go ahead with your turn. Don't wait on me. I'm just figuring out what you get. I don't think I have anything that's going to help. So
It's never useful. I know I put 20 islands in this deck. That's
That would explain why a lot of my spells haven't been getting countered.
yeah.
well, I'm also in mono green. So
Yeah, but
Yeah.
this artifact will help me gain life.
There's... Oh, wait, no, sorry. Green is very limited in its stack interaction.
Yep.
I'll play a Worm's Tooth so I can gain life from Omega.
Alright.
if you can kill me to gain the life to fight Stoughton, go for it.
No, it's just when you cast green spells.
While you don't have blue mana open, I'm just going to do this now because I don't want it to be countered. I'm going to tap 3 and
I
I'll
don't
get
have
Fairy's
blue.
Protection. So I'm going to, until my next turn, my life total can't change. I gain protection from everything, and all my permanents phase out. So, I basically poof from the game. You'll have a rough time killing me, Omega.
Because I'm going to play 2 for a Pyroclasm. Deals 2 damage to each creature.
Cool. They don't exist.
Yeah, it does only to Omega now.
That does nothing to me. I don't have anything that small.
Yeah.
It's the only card I have in my hand that can actually be played.
So, but I have been missing my counters while I was looking for this. Well,
Literally, my hand right now is all blue.
And no island.
No island.
Yeesh. That hurts.
okay.
I will do the dice.
It's not
Maybe
going to help much,
something
but
4. I'll pay the 1.
Purification.
5.
Alright, cool.
Now I'll pass to Omega. If he has another land, he can just basically get the range
how many spells did you cast, Warlords?
1.
2. Well, you did do the pyro. Or did you take the pyroclasm
Yeah,
back?
No, 2. I did 2.
Okay, and how many
I
did you
did.
cast? Stoughton?
Fairy's Protection, Warstorm Surge.
No, I got the Warstorm Surge.
Fairy's Protection, did you get the Grim Tutor on my turn?
Yep, I got the Grim Tutor. The
Fairy's
only one I
Protection.
missed was the Prairies. Okay. And then untap. Upkeep draw.
Yeah, motherfucker.
Scavenger Grounds as my land for turn. see.
If you get rid of the ransom, you're able to kill me.
Go for it. Do it, Chris.
You know you want to.
No, if I
Oh, yeah.
cast the purification, he gets to choose something that I don't own to destroy. That will be yours. Your thing.
Yeah, it'll be all you, and all of my things are gone right now. They're treated as if they don't exist.
So his stuff can't be targeted right now. So
Yeah, this would probably make it more clear.
So if they're gone, that means they can't attack us, right?
Until my next turn.
On his turn, he'll be able to do stuff, but
Yeah. So they phase out, and while they're phased out, they're treated as if they don't exist. They phase in before you untap during your next untap step.
I'm already dead.
I don't know if I have 30 damage of pings to throw around, but I'll see.
and if I do that, I can't do that. I don't have quite enough mana. It doesn't really matter, I don't think. So
We're both dead out of the.
yeah. But I am going to do one thing before I die. Going to fade into Antiquity, that enchantment. Go ahead and exile it. Free up my creature.
Okay. Is that green spell you just played?
yep.
Yes, it is.
Thank you for the life. As if it will help me.
This is a good game.
What if I just wait? My enchantment actually go off with the draw card.
This is a good game of card draw is really important.
I don't have the card draw right now, so what does this plane do?
Creatures.
Blizzard's Mountain.
Yeah, so when you roll the planar die, you get a 1/1 counter on target creature. And when chaos ensues, creatures you control gain flying until end of turn.
It's a card. It is a plane that exists.
Yeah, that's about all you can say about it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to roll the planar die.
Planechase.
One.
Okay.
You still get a counter on one of your creatures.
Yeah, because you still roll. And we go to the drum mining facility. When you roll the planar die, creatures you control get +1/+1 and gain haste until end of turn. When chaos ensues, end the turn. And now, before you do anything else, you have to. We change planes because Taco redeemed it.
Oh, okay.
We go to the Storm Cage Containment Facility. Each creature card in your graveyard has escape. The escape cost is equal to the card's mana value plus exile 3 other cards from your graveyard. And when chaos ensues, detain target creature and opponent controls until your next turn. The creature can't attack or block, and its activated abilities can't be activated.
Wait, wouldn't
that
that
might be
affect
useful.
everyone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
I'll
each
pay
creature
one.
card in all of our graveyards has escape.
I have no creatures in my graveyard.
Yeah.
I'm checking mine.
Well, I'm going to pay
I think
one.
you got a few.
I'm going to pay one and roll
Only
the
a
planar
4.
die.
Go for it. 6. Detain target creature and opponent controls.
Cool.
That would be so
Wouldn't that
standard.
affect-
Oh,
So
he's,
mine
No,
is
it
on the
won't,
left.
because 1, it's hexproof, and 2, it doesn't exist right now.
Wait. So when the creatures escape, they go to my battlefield?
Yes.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
a way to
that's-
play stuff out of your graveyard.
Yeah.
okay.
And it is
I will-
cast. You cast it for its cost.
I'll pay 2 to try and change planes again. Damn it, chaos again! I'll just tap 2 and cast a Hirochi Merge Keeper.
That does things, from my knowledge.
It's just a mana dork.
It's a mana dark that's better when it's modified. Cool.
Correct.
I'm also going to gain a life.
Yep, it's a green spell. Then I will pass there.
So out of curiosity, why are all those creatures on your field?
They're the ones from the.
No,
So
okay,
they gain
escape
escape.
is a keyword
Yeah.
that's on creatures in your
I
graveyard.
literally said, "Do these go to the battlefield?" You guys said yes.
If you pay the escape cost, they will go to the battlefield, but you will also have to pay the escape cost for each creature.
Yeah.
What escape does is you can pay whatever the escape cost is. In this case, it's mana cost plus exile 3 other cards from your graveyard to cast a card from your graveyard.
And I believe it is at sorcery speed.
It's timing restrictions. So if you had a flash creature, you would still be able to play it as flash, but I don't think you'd have a flash creature in your graveyard.
I most likely only have flying.
All right, so
Go
my
ahead and kill
creatures
us,
will, my permanents will phase back in. I will draw for turn.
So to end me.
I can just do that. Tap 1 Vampiric Rite. Tap 3 Big Game Hunter. Was that? Yeah, that was fine. Tap 2, sacrifice it, gain a life, draw a card. Gain a life, ping Chris for 1.
Okay, do you cast 2 spells?
I just cast 2 spells.
Okay. Then you ping me for 1.
Yeah. Draw a card. Cool. It's got another protection spell. Let's send that over there. I'm currently 3 in here. I went down trap, so it'll have to be that. I will move to combat. I will again swing these at warlords. I will exile the Big Game Hunter and get the 2 copies of each of these creatures to the battlefield.
You could just tell me the total amount of power.
Question.
Yeah.
I think I can, when you target that with your commander, I believe I can exile all cards from all graveyards.
Sure, man, go for it.
So, okay.
While you're doing that, I was going to mention, should you go further down the dungeon?
Yeah, I will. But I was doing this first. So first, I will draw 2 cards, lose 2 life. I will go further into the dungeon. I will draw a card, and I will do my initiative trigger for Throne of the Dead 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I will choose. I'll choose Roaming Throne, even though it doesn't do anything. I'll choose Assassins. I've got this enters with 3 counters, or I put 3 counters on it. With 3 counters, so this enters with 3 counters. I will do 7 damage to somebody's face. I will just send.
Send it all at.
I'll send the enter the battlefield damage from the Roaming Throne and one of the Ravenloft adventurers towards Omega, and I'll send the rest towards you, Warlords, which is 11 damage off the ETBs. And I will just send all of these at you, Warlords, because Omega should be dead.
I'm also going to be dead.
You have a response?
I think.
No, because it's not gonna make any good. Don't make any difference. I could draw a card, but I'm not gonna have a man to do anything with it. So. Yeah. I'm dead.
Yeah, that's 10 damage towards you. That's what was it? 11 damage towards Warlords off the ETBs, and then
a whole bunch.
37 damage in combat damage.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm
GG's.
gonna see where my islands are located.
They're all at
That
the
might be
very
yeah,
bottom.
yeah,
No,
you may have pile shuffled at some point and not.
the island was 8 cards in.
Yeah, that's tough.
You only have one island.
Right there, everything else. I've
Well, thank you all for the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always good to get one of these in. That's where we're going to wrap for tonight. We are still trying to figure out what the regular schedule is going to be with my work schedule. But for sure, the B team will be here on Wednesday, and we'll have a game next Sunday. Friday is the one that's up in the air, so we'll see where that goes. I think for today, we're going to send you guys over to visit Queen of Cardboard. Always
Say hi
get.
to Beth.
What'd you say, Omega?
That's cool. We can say hi to Beth. That's cool.
Yeah. Always good to share the love in the Commander community. So we'll send you guys over there. So thank you very much for being here. Taco, Baller, Reaper, Elf. It's always great having you guys here with us, influencing the game, having a good time. So appreciate it as always. And Warlord, thank you for joining with us today. It's always great to have new faces at the table. Stillton, Omega, it's always good playing with you as always. That's where we'll leave it tonight. So have a good one, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye. And raid is out.